welcome to the Power Slide podcast for our Rally Chile BIOBÍO preview. I'm Demetrius, and today I'm joined by Zenor.
Hello, Timmy. It's not it's not the review. It's the preview.
I said preview.
We
Did
have
you-
been waiting to start this for a while. We are not doing
We
another
will
take.
check
I
the
said
tape later
preview.
on.
I said
Matt
preview.
Fuller, I'm
Uh,
George.
Yeah, those are the people that you know because these are our profile pictures, and no one's really watching this anyway. Uh,
We're very
so
optimistic this weekend.
If you
this
are
is our
watching,
third-
send us an email.
this is no, don't.
Send us a fax.
This is This is the third flyaway round of the season after Mexico and Kenya. This is also the second rally in the Americas. And it's the first rally in Chile since 2019. Kalle Rovanpera won in Rally Acropolis in dominant fashion after his foes fell victim of the rough Greek roads, and he now has a very big championship lead. A lead so big, in fact, that he can indeed win the championship in Chile.
It's only
But
33 points.
yeah, but he can win the championship in Chile if he
Yeah,
gets
that's true.
17 and Evans.
Does the bad
Evans. Right. Shall we start with what I'd like to call the good news of the year?
Pirelli aren't coming back after next year.
Yes, indeed.
No more tire.
No more
That
Torrenzio
happened.
Testoni.
Torrenzio.
Torrenzio, I know you're a big fan, but yeah.
We're about
aren't.
to make you not a fan. I think you should go fuck yourself.
Arrivederci.
They have too low pressures.
So after two woeful seasons in Rally 1 and the one quite mediocre one in the WSC 1.6s that we had in 2021, what do you make of Pirelli's time in the WRC?
I never want them to exist again. Just as a
Have a
company.
guess.
Quite bold from you guys.
What- I think you'll find there's a lot of people out there who would agree with.
Yeah,
Certainly the
you're
sentiment of the word.
talking to the person that made a thread last year on Twitter about how many punctures Pirelli had in Rally Ones in every rally, and it totaled out to about 57 the whole year.
Oh, God.
So yeah,
Yeah, that's not good, is it?
no, Zenner, it is indeed not good.
Can we be clear? That was just for Rally Ones, wasn't it?
Yeah, just for Rally
Yeah.
Ones, I was asked by a professional driver to do
That's when you're in.
about George. If I wanted to have said the name, wouldn't I have said it myself?
He's an ERC champion. What are you talking about?
Professional.
Unfortunately, it's Yarena.
Yep, the driver to name all the punctures that I could find in Rally 2 couldn't be that much of a help, but I did my best. Who would you like to see as Pirelli's replacement?
Michelin.
NRF are the jokes, but realistically, Michelin.
Yeah.
Same for me, Michelin.
Mhm.
Let's see what the French can do. And then let's see what the Indians can do.
I very
Uh,
rarely trust French people, but they did a decent job last time.
I've gone on record in I think it was
Saying that I hate French
2020.
people.
No. I've gone on record in 2021, and I've called the MRF tires wet towels. I wish to retract that statement because they're looking quite great in ERC. And what I'd like to see is I don't want the tire monopoly in WRC2. I think what ESC has going on with multiple tire manufacturers is quite good for the sport, and it's quite good because each tire manufacturer is striving to get better, at least in the Rally 2 class. I
And
don't
the
want
NRF get to be on the world stage, which I think is just cool.
Yeah, and I really don't want to see. It's not going to happen anyways. People that say, "Oh, screw it, let's get a tire war." No,
The tire war.
why would you get a tire war when we only have 3 manufacturers?
Yeah.
Makes no sense. If we had like 5 or 7, then sure, but
Yeah.
That's
makes
never
no sense.
happening again.
It's not really a
Yeah.
war then. It's just a minor
A civil war.
skirmish.
Anyway, BIOBÍO Chile Compensión Ascensión Tire. Rally Chile is back for the first time since 2019 because in 2020 there was a bit of civil unrest and there was also COVID. In 2021 there was COVID, and in 2022 it wasn't there because New Zealand, the better rally, was included. But yeah, enough of that. Rally Chile doesn't have many stages that are used from the previous iteration. One of them is the one where Newville crashed in 2019 in spectacular fashion. Day one is actually roads that are quite similar to Rally Poland, which is shit.
Much less interesting Finland.
No, it's not that. It's just instead of going to the forest with flowing roads, whale style, it's just not great.
And the rest of the weekend?
I'm gonna be honest. I've only I read Auntie's preview, route preview once
Please
or
come
twice.
back, Auntie. We need views.
No, I don't have much to say. Just read that, and you can get all the info you want. Day one is a bit more fast. It's new. Day two is stages that have been there in 2019 with like different formats of sharing routes. It's that, and then day two, actually I should mention, it's quite a hefty day in terms of kilometers because there's a 29-kilometer stage, a 27-kilometer stage, and a 22-kilometer stage, quite similar to Rally Acropolis Saturday.
Which I did like.
It was great. Rally Acropolis, the second pass, is one of the roughest passes of 3 stages that I've ever seen in the World Rally Championship, modern World Rally Championship.
Definitely
Yes.
roughest of the Rally One stuff. Even rougher than anything we've seen in Kenya.
Way rougher than Kenya, especially this year.
Yeah.
Kenya wasn't that good this year.
You can tell because it took forever for us to get the review out because we didn't care enough.
Yeah, current Kenya is just pussyfooting around.
The good news is that it's heavily rumored that Rally Kenya next year is not going to have Naivasha as its base, or it's going to have Naivasha as its base, but it's going to go further up north and have some more roads that have been in the Rally Eastern African Safari Rally, which is a classic rally.
Okay.
Yep, always we're trying something new.
Yeah. The good thing is, I really like rallies. I know we're going a bit off topic, but I don't
really
care.
like rallies. That's why we do a podcast about them.
Well, I really like rallies where they have versatility. They can be really versatile with the stages they pick. For example, Acropolis, Finland, Monty, definitely Monty. Because they have great stages and they can show they have a lot of them. I really wish Safari would do that because they have wonderful stages all over the country, and I would really like them to.
Mainly the Great Rift Valley. That's just put the cars in there and that'll be fine.
If you say so, I trust you. For example, Rally Portugal is a great rally, but the past 5 years the itinerary has been virtually unchanged, and it's getting a bit boring, at least for me.
Yeah, I agree.
They do say don't fix things that aren't broken, but I would like to see something extra. I'd like to see stages added.
Yeah, or just fuck around a bit. Like use some from Rally Fafe, for example.
You know, the one that isn't shared with Rally Portugal.
No, even that. La Merinia is 17 kilometers and Fafe is 11. So yeah.
Sure.
Anyway, we've gone a bit off topic, and I apologize.
That's fine.
But now we're going to the meat of like the main course of the rally, which is the entry list.
No.
Shall we start with Toyota?
No, I think we should start with Ford because they've brought double the amount of cars that they have done recently.
This is the first time Ford has fielded 4 Rally 1s since Catalonia last year.
Yeah, it is.
Well, they fielded. Well,
Oh,
they
yeah.
fielded 5: Breen, Greensmith, Fourmont, Lubey, and Serdididididis.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about Sardarides.
Yeah.
It happens.
That
The
happens.
good news is you can forget about him permanently
Oh, I
because
will
he's
never
not doing
forget.
any. So apart from the normal 2 drivers, which is Oit Tanak and Pierre-Louis Lubey, if you didn't know, which I'm surprised you didn't know, we have Alberto Heller, who is doing a one-off rally similar to Jari Huttunen in Finland last year, even more similarly to Armin Kremen Rally Germany 2017, which is just a local guy. Money, give car, And on the 4th Puma, to everyone's disgust, dismay, shock, and horror, we have a professional Luxembourg man, Gregor Munster.
Oh, I've
How
just
much do you
realized.
get? How much
I've
do you get
just-
paid to be a Luxembourg man?
I don't
Professional
know.
Luxembourger.
What, Senna?
Anyways, I've just noticed he's picked the number 13 for himself as well.
Ah,
That's
Fair.
a
Truly, truly the Maldonado of rallying.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
At
Would
least
you
there's
like to
no one to crash into.
would you like to comment on Heller? I think he's just going to be Bertelli-esque pace. Nothing really to
Yeah.
add.
I think you'll be better than that.
Why?
Uh,
Well, it's Bertelli.
yeah.
I'd like to remind you that Bertelli wasn't horrible in New Zealand
The
last
only,
year,
the
Or
only,
Sweden this
and
year.
hold on. The only
and
pace
Finland
Bertelli
last
has
year.
is being the fastest to crash.
We're not calling
No.
it pace. We're calling it being better than he used to be.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, let's continue. So Gregor Munster, in case you've missed our Acropolis review, is going to be occupying Jourdain Sederidis' Rally 1 car from now on, doing selected events. He's also going to be doing Rally Central Europe, which is the one after Chile, in the Rally 1. Gregor Munster won Rally Japan in the WLC2 last year with a brilliant tire choice on the final day. He's shown okay-ish pace on tarmac. Sorry, not gravel. Definitely not gravel.
Mhm.
But the problem is he's just a quite average WSC2 driver that's getting his seat based on
His friendship with Sardarides.
Yeah.
Relationship, as he calls it.
and that he knows that Sederidis knows adversity.
Sure. Sure, he does.
That's the real quote, by the way.
Yeah, like it's quite gutting that no one else would have gotten this Rally 1 drive, but if I'm being honest, I'd like to see the glass half full for once and not half empty as I usually do. And I'd like to say it's better than seeing Sederidis being a waste of a camera, opening the road and saying, "Hey, stage, hey, having fun."
I'm sweating my balls off.
He
I
hasn't said
have
that,
gone 2
unfortunately.
minutes
He
slower.
certainly looks it.
I have gone 2
Uh,
minutes slower and I feel like I am going to explode from sweat.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I think that Sederidis would have been a waste.
Mhm.
Now we get to
I
see
think
someone.
Munster is less of a waste.
Less of a
Yeah,
waste, but still a waste.
Less of a waste. Less of a waste, and otherwise we wouldn't be seeing any Rally 1 car in its
Yeah.
place. So, sure, I guess. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what stage he'll crash in. So, yeah, let's just wait and see. Now, let's move to Hyundai. Suninen's back to Silver's probable dismay.
Yes.
Would you have liked Soda to do this rally?
Yes.
I would have.
Why exactly would you have?
Because I like Sordo more than Sunanen.
Yeah,
Why would Suninen have the upper hand at Chile over Sordo?
Because he's done the rally before and he's good on fast gravel, whereas Soda is not good on fast gravel. He's shit on fast gravel.
Fast gravel is
fairs.
debatable.
I've not sure we mentioned this yet. Demi's the only one of us who has a comprehensive knowledge of what this rally is.
Yeah.
Hey, I watched it.
You've watched the rally already? Jeez, that hasn't happened
No.
yet.
The 2019 edition.
Good for you. Problem is, day one's different.
Cool.
What would you describe Rally Chile as, and what do you think Soda would do better than Suninen?
I'd say it's just between mid and fast, like faster than Wales but slower than Finland, and sort of
Poland, then.
no, Poland is faster.
Yeah, okay.
Sort of Suninen. I don't have any hope in Suninen. Sorry, I don't think. I don't think.
That's not. That's not. That's not really a comprehensive argument, though.
Comprehensive
You're not saying...
argument. Soto
Should we
has
maybe not be arguing about the Hyundai
Soto,
drivers?
20 years of
drivers
experience in the
after weekend?
WRC. Teemu Suninen, a lot of experience in the WRC, crashing on the first stage.
I think you're being quite unfair because Soda hasn't been quite good this year.
Yeah.
Podium.
Race of attrition, Lube would have probably gotten a podium if he finished.
Yeah, but the thing is, he didn't finish.
Luber.
Yeah, because he didn't start.
Soto finished, and everyone else did not.
Sorda has a Hyundai, Lube has a Ford.
Can we?
Newville
not
didn't
spend-
finish.
No, we will. We will, George.
Newville
It's
didn't
Newville.
finish. Oh, fair
Yeah,
enough. Fair enough.
hit the
Has
pothole.
no.
Yeah, but you have
Yeah,
this.
because Newville was
with-
actually
no.
pushing,
With
whereas
rallies,
Soda was not.
it doesn't matter. With rallies like Acropolis, surviving is important, and if you can't do that,
So
it's no
when
use
you're
being
going,
fast.
when you're going for the championship, you should just go. Okay, I will wait for the others to crash or the others to falter, and I'll just wait and get my 4th place.
Would you rather get 4th place or SR and 28th and 3 points from the power stage?
SR, honestly. Going slow and getting 4th place is not something that you'd like to do when you're fighting for the championship. You want to go and win instead of getting a pointless 4th place.
Elvin
And-
Evans likes you.
And
Try.
the difference is between Newville and Soda that you're comparing. Newville had to go and win. Soda's position as a 3rd driver is go not minimum pace, go and try to do as well as you can on day 1, which he didn't do, and then just go set bunker stage times, and just be the team's reserve so that you can get a good points haul. It's a completely different approach to the rally, and that's what Suninen did and executed perfectly in Estonia and Finland. Admittedly, in Finland he should have gotten 3rd from Taka, but the Toyota was OP in that rally. I think we can agree on that.
Everyone at home fucking intrigued.
George, what would you like to be talking about? Would you like to
I
be
don't know
talking
the drivers that fucking matter in this rally.
Oof.
You know, who might
What?
be on the
Scales
podium,
won the
shit like that.
championship. Scales won the championship already.
You can still win rallies.
No.
If it's not done already, why are you recording a podcast?
Good question.
Hmm.
Let's
Well,
move
that's
on.
all this week. You realise there's no point. I
Let's
guess the
move on.
WRC
Let's
still
move
active.
on. Let's move on. Lappi, 4th or 3rd, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't have high hopes.
He'll be there.
You'd speak more favorably as Suninen than Lappi, and I think Lappi is gonna have a decent rally if he doesn't crash or have some technical issues.
I have
Which does happen.
I have a question. Where did I say Sunin was gonna do well? I said he was gonna do better than Sodo, which is
Oh,
fact.
so he's gonna get above 3rd. I see.
No, silver.
Let's move on.
No, I said he would do better than Sodo would if he did this rally.
How long Sunyan versus Sordo debate until Gordon becomes frustrated?
Well, I mean, the problem is Sunin is probably gonna get a full-time seat as things stand for next year.
It's-
It's
So,
ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
He
let's
hasn't
move on.
done anything. Right.
Okay,
whatever.
let's move on.
What M Sport do you think's going to DNF this weekend? Lube, Tanaka,
All of
Bolt?
them.
Yes.
All of them.
Yes.
All 4, yeah.
Every single one.
All of them apart from Helle will get 10th.
And Howard will have the Surdarides effect.
Yeah,
He won't go fast enough to break anything.
yeah. I mean, even Serdarides broken the car in
Wow.
Mexico.
That was only the hybrid, wasn't it?
No, he spun and
Oh. Oh, it's a spin. That's its own. That's not
no,
the car's
he retired.
He probably shit his pants. He's an old man.
Let's continue. Tanak DNF stage 5, Lube DNF shakedown.
The next
Optimi-
shakedown.
Optimistic this week, aren't we?
Nothing can.
The car catches fire being imported to Chile.
The plane crashes. All of the cars gone.
It's a fucking not World RX and now us. We can't use the fucking cars.
Newville. What do I expect from Newville?
Uh, Third.
Yeah, Newville's been fucking decent on fast gravel. In fact, he scored the most points in fast gravel rallies,
Yeah, it was second in both.
which is so weird to say.
Hmm.
What can he do this time? Third.
Finish.
I hope he competes with Kali because that'll make it interesting.
I
But
don't
in
think-
terms of the final result, I see it being.
I think he'll be. I
Yeah.
think he could beat Evans and be second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Let's go to the Toyota team. Kale, probably the favorite. It will depend on how much he's hampered from road cleaning.
Win
Because
or
the-
crash.
No,
No. I mean, that's
He's not-
usually how it is with Kalle.
Is
he
it?
had one crash.
Is it?
And you think
If
he's
it
a
was
winner
usually
or
the
crash?
case, he wouldn't have won a championship.
Zenner,
He's
have
not
you
Colin McRae.
Zenner, have you been watching this season?
I'm
He's
How
had-
many?
Fair.
How many?
He's had
He's had there
three
to watch the
wins.
Puma.
He's had 3 wins, 1 retirement. The rest are either podiums or 4th places.
Yeah. I give up.
How many fact check until Zenner get frustrated?
Toyota's Katsuta. I hope he.
I hope he doesn't finish.
Yeah.
WRC2 winner from Rally Chile 2019. Let's see if his pace can translate to the main category.
Pace.
He's still. I guess this is one of the few weekends where he's still learning actually applies because he hasn't done this in the WRC car yet. Or Rally One,
Bambara hasn't
whatever.
done it in the Rally 1
I
either.
will still not accept. I will not accept still learning as an excuse.
Yeah, and you
It's like
shouldn't.
Tsunoda being signed again as in the junior team, or Ricardo. I forgot all about that.
I
Let's
don't
not
know.
talk about F1. I hate
I
that
don't
so
know what
much.
sport you're talking about, so let's continue. Evans is just Evans. Trick stage, which are best second or third or even
I'll win if
fourth if
Kali
things
goes
go.
off. job,
Christian
pretty
motorist.
Anything else? Tanak, we've said. Blue we said. Nothing really. So let's head to WRC2. The fantastic news
That-
is that
Entry list for
Yeah.
the flyaway event.
yeah, it's quite good.
Yeah.
It's a quite good entry
very
list. The good news is that this will be Solberg's last rally in the WRC2 as things stand.
Good.
So
Fucking finally.
Will he not do the rest as
No.
no. Good.
No.
Good.
Good.
Third fish
I
can't
think-
go on and say, "Oh yes, but he won actually."
You know what he
But
can't do?
this
You know what?
fastest guy should win all the rallies because that would mean I win.
You know what he'll probably do, and it will be extra annoying if he
Hmm.
just goes and does the rallies, but only the recce.
Oh.
Oh, what one did you do that for?
He did
Where's-
that. He did that. He did that in WRC2 2021. He did that. I don't remember which rally, but he did that.
Go home and load the dishwasher.
Yeah, cheers. The problem with Solberg that's frustrated so many people is that he seems
How
out
many
of
Oliver Stolberg
touch.
moments until people become frustrated?
Out of touch. He says the fastest man should be the one that wins because he has the money to do 10 rallies instead of the rest that do 7.
Yeah.
Like, Mikkelson's gonna do 7 out of the 9 rallies he could have done. Like, he's gonna win the championship.
You can do
And-
that. Doesn't sound right. You can't do 9 rallies for point scoring, can
No,
you?
out of the 9 rallies where he was signed for TalkSport,
Oh,
he started in Portugal. So that's Monty gone, Sweden gone, Croatia gone, and Mexico gone. So that's
the
4.
Mexican.
Mexico.
Ah.
Please behave.
It's very.
Solberg crashed everywhere. He crashed in Estonia, finding the only rock available. In Acropolis, he had the 3G impact fuel pump issue, continued through 3 stages, and completely broke the thing and had to retire permanently because he's a moron. Monty, he broke his car twice. Sweden won because Snowshagger. Mexico, puncture. Okay, I'll give him that. Croatia, he was shit and wasn't even nominated. Portugal, don't do donuts. Simple as. Sardinia,
I would.
wrong.
Unfortunately, this is Oliver Solberg. Anyone else, I would still be mad.
Let's move on to another driver. Gus Greensmith is doing this rally.
I hope he wins.
I hope
I
he does
don't
well.
think he will.
I hope he does well. Though.
I don't. This one has Mickelson written all over it for me, but I hope it's Greensmith.
Is Mickelson doing the
Mickelson
rally?
is not doing this rally.
Yeah.
He's not.
No.
Okay, then I think Gus will win.
Mats
I don't
Ösberg
think
is
so.
doing this rally, but not in WRC2.
Yeah, Mads Osberg is back in the WRC for the first time since, I want to say, Catalonia 2021.
Something like that, yeah. Should
Oh.
clarify, he's in a Rally 2 car, but he's not entered for a championship event.
Yes.
In
Yeah.
case anyone checking that, wait, is he doing it in a Rally 3? No, it's not the case.
Why would
We-
he torture himself?
We also have WRC2 regulars like Johan Rossell. I have no idea why he's doing this rally, if I'm
He's
completely
got.
honest.
I mean, he almost won Acropolis before he rolled it.
He
Last
might
year.
be decent.
Last
I'd say.
year, I wouldn't say so. If I was Rossell, I'd do Japan and Central Europe because
Yeah,
he's
but-
really good on gravel.
Mhm.
He is
don't-
French,
Gravel.
Tarmac,
yes.
sorry.
Tarmac.
Tarmac,
Yeah.
sorry. Tarmac, sorry. I'm not quite sure why he's doing this, but okay, I guess.
Yes, but who else
Sami
is
Pajari.
going to win here? I don't think it's gonna be Pajari.
Why not? I think Pajari has way more chance of winning than Rossell.
hmm,
Like, very big chance.
I
You
don't
saw
know.
how bad Rossell was in Finland.
yeah, but it's not that fast.
I wonder how Lindholm might get on.
Yeah,
'cause
Lindholm,
he
I think,
second
will
in
do good.
Mexico.
Mexico's
Well, I
completely
forget, he
different, though.
switched. Oh, yeah. He was third in Estonia, and he had decent pace, I think, in Finland.
And in Finland, he was great until his suspension collapsed.
Yeah.
Kaito, I don't think he's worth mentioning, really. He hasn't been that
Not with
fast this
Vestial,
season.
no. And that, yeah.
Gryzin is there, I guess.
Probably
He'll
going
get
to
a podium if
crash.
he finishes, but he
The
probably
problem
won't.
with Gryzin is he's somehow upped his crash.
Yes,
uh,
which he already had quite a bit of already.
Yeah, he's upped his crash mechanics, and it's not helping him whatsoever.
He should do
Bu-
even more RSF.
Yeah, Bulasia is doing it. No one cares. There's
Yeah.
the other Bulasia is doing it again. No one cares.
I care even
Zaldivar's
less about
doing
that.
it. Zenor cares. And apart from that, there is no one really to talk about apart from Osberg, who is doing it in Rally 2. The interesting thing, I'd like to stop a bit and talk about Osberg. Osberg in ERC was quite disappointing. I'd say he was one of the most
Yeah.
disappointing drivers of that field. Nothing tops Tiedemann for me, though, because you expect him to
Yeah.
be like 5th at least, and he was 15th.
Yeah,
Slower
the
than
Fiesta Rally 2 is bad, but not that bad.
he was slower than Armstrong, who was in a Rally 3.
Oh,
That's
God.
how bad. Osberg has done this rally before. In fact, he's won this rally
He came
before.
second, overall of WRC2 cars, but yes.
George, I'm not talking about the 2019 rally. I'm talking about Rally BIOBÍO Los Angeles, which
Cool.
has stages from that region. He has probably the most experience in this kind of a rally out of the foreigners, the WRC regulars, should we say. But so it's that sort of like what you have to weigh. He was shit in ERC, and he's still in a C3, so he's not going to get that much better. And he's also that's where it gets difficult because you don't know how rutted the road will be when he's so further down the road. I think if he shows good pace on this rally, there's a real chance we could see him again in ERC or WRC2. If not, then it's quite difficult.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be in ERC. He'll keep doing things in some capacity, but yeah, I don't think there's anywhere upward for Osberg from here. It's at best staying where he is now.
Rally 3 is really nothing to talk about. Once again,
Yeah, just sort of.
Diego Dominguez is gonna win, but
Yeah,
it's not really interesting.
power
JWRC
guy.
is over anyway. Rally 4s, I'm not quite sure why you'd like us to talk about Rally 4s.
Oh,
There's two Rally 3s.
oh,
Yeah,
well,
that's why I said Dominguez is gonna win.
Yeah.
Righto.
we really do not have much to speak
Yeah.
about. What's the weather going to be like? Let's have a look at that.
Silver Girl Weatherman.
Oh god, you put me on the spot here. I will figure it out. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves.
Hold on a second. What tires is good? Oh, Pirelli's okay. He's
Yeah.
non-priority. He can use whatever tires he wants.
Fair enough. He's trying to get another
Where is
fine.
Concepcion?
Concepcion.
Looks fine.
Yeah,
No
doesn't
pain.
look interesting.
Okay, so first car on the road is gonna struggle a bit because the road's a bit sandy, at least on
Good.
day one.
I was
Good.
going to say, they're just coming out of winter, though, there. So, like, I'd imagine the roads wouldn't be too dry already. It might not be as much of an advantage as it
I
normally
think-
is.
I think it's gonna be. Do you remember Wales 2005?
Yes.
For the
like
good
every-
reasons,
Yeah.
not the bad
Yeah.
reasons.
No.
I think it's gonna be about that kind of wet.
All right.
I mean,
I don't know why such a specific rally came to my head.
that is a very
But-
specific one.
Yeah. Right. Shall we get on with our predictions?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of sure.
If I look them up.
My predictions are I'm not even. It's late. I didn't know I was doing this until quite late, so I'm just going to do what EWRC's pick'ems say, which is Carly wins, Evan second.
I
will-
didn't say you could start.
Well, why were we not about to?
I don't have my pen.
No, we'll get it then.
I've gotten it now.
All right, so can I start?
Yeah.
All right, not Evans, Carly Evans, Newville, Tanak, Lappy fifth. Shall I put one more extra rally one or two extra rally ones in there?
None. Newville,
Oh, so you
Tanak,
think
and
that-
Lappy.
You think we've only got 5 rally ones finishing this?
George,
next
I know
rally?
you're old, but you're too young to be having dementia. I only need your top 5 and your WRC2 top 3.
All right, man. WRC2 top 3. Greensmith, Pyrie, and Russell.
Interesting.
Have you made the note?
Just now, yes.
Demetrius is
Silver,
getting
go.
increasingly frustrated at this pod.
Mhm.
Who's next? Let's go with the youngest one. Zenor! It's time.
Yes.
Not only youngest, but young.
Well, I've gone with Kalle first.
Daring today,
Nuvo-
aren't we?
Yeah, Kalle second.
Kalle
Lappy
first
One,
and
third.
two,
second.
Kalle.
Kalle.
Did I say Kalle again?
Yes.
Yeah.
I meant Nuvel.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Lappy third, Evans fourth, and then Katsuta fifth.
Okay.
For WRC, I have the exact same as
For
George.
WRC.
It's late.
Then
Shut
become
up.
tired.
Zenner is beyond his bedtime.
WRC 2 whatsoever.
Remember,
Silver.
because of child labour laws, Zara doesn't receive any payment from this podcast. I mean, none
Why?
of
No,
us
no,
do, but
fuck
he
you.
would receive
Am I
less.
receiving any payment for being a PR manager, a blog writer, a coordinator, and the general dictator?
General dictator.
I guess not.
I guess not.
Silverstone.
I can send you 2 cents.
Thanks, I'd like that.
Would you like me to list corners or what? Hold on.
No, I'd like you to give me your predictions for Rally Chile BIOBÍO 2023.
All right. Fifth Demo Zuninen. Fourth Katsuta. Third Lappe.
Hold
Sec-
on, you went. I thought you predicted Suninen to win. Hold
No,
on.
no,
let's
no.
go again.
Fifth.
Suninen,
Suninen,
Taka,
Taka. Lappi third. Evans second. And Newell to win.
you're shitting me.
No.
Silver's predicting a new win.
I'm either predicting something I won't like, or I'm jinxing it willingly.
To be fair, I'm glad someone said not a Cali one.
1, 2, 3, come on.
Bayari third, Greensmith second, and Rossell to win.
You are stupid.
He's all right and he'll be fine. Watch everyone else with punctures except for him.
Demetrius. It is I, the
This is-
Dimster.
The Soto effect.
2, 3, 4, and 5.
Mhm.
For fifth, I'm gonna put in. I'll start with a win actually. Kalle,
Mhm.
Newell,
Really.
Evans, Lappi. Okay, let's think of that again. I'm not gonna put Evans in third. I'm gonna go daring. I'm gonna put Lappi in third.
Mhm.
It's not very daring. Everyone else but me has done
I'm gonna
that.
put Tanak in fourth. I'm
Oh,
gonna put Suninen in fifth.
alright. Predicting
Evans.
an M spot to survive without major issues is the boldest thing you can do.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna. You know what? I want to predict Solberg in my podium so that I can make fun of him. So I'm going to do that. I'm gonna put him in second.
I don't
In
want
third,
to
I'm
reason
gonna
it
put
off by Oliver
Lindholm.
Stolberg, thank you.
I'm gonna put Lindholm in third, and in first, I'm gonna put Bayari.
Fears.
So, everyone, if you made it this far, congratulations. I'm very happy for you, and I hope you keep doing that. I don't know why I said that. Congratulations.
This shit again.
It wasn't that bad. Estonia preview was horrible.
Thought we were going to.
Thank you very much for all the 0 Matt Get RBR support tweets, but he got RBR,
Yes,
albeit
just
on the
for-
long console.
No,
Yeah, he got RBR on PS2, Silver.
God's sake. We should have
Mad.
specified.
It's fine. I still have his receipt, and I've contacted the store, and they will be reclaiming the games.
Oh, they're gonna
Thank-
they're gonna repo it.
Repo.
They're gonna repossess him. They're gonna repossess him. Thank you very
Because
much.
that's him.
Yeah.
They're gonna take Matt back to where he came from.
If you miss
The
Matt,
UK.
if you miss Matt from the Power Slide podcast, please tweet hashtag
At
bring back
Symbol99.
Matt and add him. Thank you very much for listening or watching to the Power Slide podcast.
Your message can be as extreme as you like.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not saying you shouldn't do death. Well, we are saying you shouldn't do death threats, but we are saying you can.
And on that bombshell, it is time to end. Thank you very much for watching and listening to the Power Slide podcast. We will see you. Shut up, George, please. I'm doing the outro.
It's even top character.
And thank you very much. We'll see you after Chile for the review. Take care. Goodbye. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.